anyways, y'all, this story is long as shit. So I might have to do 2 parts. So if you see this in a separate part, that's what it is. So anyways, y'all, so after that had happened, I was like, you know, I just need space. Like, I need space and I need time. And at this time, like, me and Jackson was talking a little bit, but we were like not talking a lot. I need to go back to those messages, but I was pretty much also telling him, I was pretty much telling him, like, you know what, I just need time. Like, let's just think about all this, and like, this is like a lot, pretty much, you know what I mean? Like, I was telling him this, you know. So, and I was also like, do I go back and still try to talk to him, because I don't know how messy the situation, I didn't know if he was being messy, if she was being messy. I was like, let me just step back from this situation, right? So at this time, Becky kept like texting me, because she wanted to have control on like when I'm going to respond to her, because it's probably giving her anxiety at the time of like, if I'm ever going to talk to her again and shit like that. So after this happened, I had called. After we got off the phone, I just told her I need some time, like I need to think about this and stuff. She said, okay, she respects that, she'll give me time. But I really thought it was funny of her to start crying, because now looking back at it, at first I just knew she was kind of like emotional, but I was just kind of like, this is funny, because another thing about me is that you should have came to me before he could have came to me. If you knew he got this valuable information about you, he got screenshots, you should have just been like, hey, Joanna, like, I said some shit. I didn't really mean this shit. Like, I was really frustrated. I was annoyed. And I felt like he was trying to, like, make you seem better than me or something. You know what I mean? I stooped below the belt. This is what happened. You didn't come to me when this shit happened. You didn't come to me. You wasn't going to tell me a damn thing. Okay? And that's the fakest shit about it. If you would have came to me like, okay, girl, I did this. Let me just let you know before anything gets back to you. I apologize. This is this. I'm okay. That's understandable. But the fake part is that she didn't even tell me shit. I only found out because my nigga sent it to me. Oh, she texted me like September 13th. She said, hey girl, just checking in with you and seeing how you are feeling about the whole situation. If you don't want to talk about it, that's fine. I just thought I would check in with you. So I text her back and I said, I need some time to think, honestly. The trust is not there right now. I'm trying to register my feelings about the way you went about it. Right? And to me personally, trust is everything. I don't trust you as a friend. It ain't gonna never work, right? So it's never gonna work. And to me, it's like you're not loyal. And once you're not loyal, I don't fuck with people that's not loyal at all. I don't fuck with people that's not loyal at all. And people that lie. I do not fuck with people that lie and they're not loyal. But anyway, so okay, that's understandable. Definitely, I can just give you time. So after this, I stopped sharing my location with her, because we had already not been friends for a month, and I'm like, why am I sharing my location with her still? So I stopped sharing my location with her. After this, she said, I haven't heard from you, so I'm just reaching out again. I kind of get the vibe that you are done with our friendship, but just want to double check. I didn't want to be bothering you or reaching out if that's not what you want. So I messaged her back and I said, honestly, at the moment, I'm done with our friendship. The trust is not, it's just not there. Like, you go behind my back and tell him all this stuff. I said, I can only imagine what else you would do behind my back. I feel like it's the fact that I've known you for like 6 or 7 years and you snaked me for a nigga that doesn't sit right with me. Especially because you told me you guys were friends and you're the one that tried to put us on. That's weird energy to me. I would never do that. If I have feelings for someone, I'm not going to connect them with my friends. It's also how you refer to me as that girl. It seemed like you have animosity towards me and I don't know about. It's not even about the nigga, it's about the loyalty. Period. Pulled. I said it so fucking well. Like, y'all, when I tell you, I said it so fucking well. So anyways, after this, she said, no, I get what you mean. In the moment, I was really mad because I thought he was telling me that you were actually going to go. Regardless, this isn't an excuse For what I said, I respect your decision and I appreciate your friendship during these years. You were and are a great friend, and I'm sorry I couldn't be a better one. Also, I don't have romantic feelings for him. I just really cared about him as a friend during that time. I know that's not relevant, but just wanted to say that. I wouldn't have introduced you guys if I was romantically interested in him. Exactly. So if you're not interested in him, why can't I go on the trip? Because y'all not friends? Like, so at this point, not only are you being a hater because you're talking about me behind my back, you're also being selfish because you have no reason for me not to go. Like, you only don't want me to go because he don't want to be friends with you no more. Now, I understand if y'all ended up on a bad note, like, y'all had a bad problem and that's why y'all stopped being friends, then you might not want somebody to fuck with him. But y'all didn't even have a real issue. It was just the fact that you was just never showing up as a friend. So what does that have to do with me going on a trip? Like, so that also blew me, right? So after that, she said, and once again, saying that, girl's no excuse, but I was upset because you had told me you weren't going and he was making it seem like you still were. So I thought you just told me that to get me to not think about it. And I don't know if that conversation was there because I told him already I wasn't going to go again. But I think what he told her is that Joanna was actually going to come and you never did. And we were friends for this amount of time. I think that's what he said, right? Or Joanna's actually going to come, but you never were, right? But I clearly told him I wasn't going to come. So to me, I'm like, that still don't make no sense. That's not even a valid excuse anyway to call me that girl. Right? That girl. Without coming to talk to me first. You just gonna accept what a nigga says and then not come to me and talk to me about it. And even if I was going, why does it fucking matter? Why does it even matter? Because you had no romantic feelings for him. Why can't I go? It seemed like you're just being a hater because you can't go. Make it make sense. Like, anyways, she said, either ways, I'm really sad that it came to this point, but it was a result of my actions, so I can only feel blah blah blah. Y'all, pretty much she just apologizing. Alright, y'all. And then I wrote her this other long ass shit. We don't really got time for all this. Oh yeah, so I'm gonna just read this shit, y'all. Damn, I'm feeling like I'm on Messy Monday when he don't want to read the goddamn thing. But I said, Becky, when I first told you I was going and you seemed to feel a way about it, I thought it was romantic feelings there, and that's why you got so worked up about it. That's why I decided I wasn't going to go, which I told him 3 different times. Of course, I wanted to go. It's a free trip to London. So I was going back and forth with myself because I'm like, why would she try to connect us knowing she feels a way about him? So even wrong. If I go, then I'm like, this doesn't feel right. So I'm not going to go. If you didn't have romantic feelings, then why would you be upset if I actually went? To me, that's selfish / jealousy. Like, you just didn't want me to go because he doesn't want to be friends with you anymore. That's like if Larry stopped talking to you, then you say I can't hang out with him. It doesn't make sense. That's facts. That's literally actually like the same concept at that time, right? And I said, I know if you were in the same boat, you would go on the trip. And that's why, contemplating it, I would understand if you had feelings for him or intentions on being in a relationship. Another thing is, if you felt I was going and was lying to you, why not call me instead of texting him and never mentioning the convo until Larry told you I was mad? Period. Pooh, y'all. So anyways, after that, she said, no, I wasn't jealous or anything. It just seemed weird that he was reaching out to you, to my friends in that way. It had nothing to do with him not being friends with me because he decided that after. Didn't make any sense. And why didn't I call or text? Honestly, I wasn't thinking. He was just spewing things to me in the conversation to get me upset, and I was reacting. I didn't think to ask you if you were going in that moment. Obviously a fault of mine. Okay, blah, blah, blah. AKA, she's making all these excuses, bitch. You ain't think about shit, bitch. You could have just literally reached out to me. Either way, I don't care if you reach out to me or not. You're still fake. I didn't go behind your back and was like, you know what? I don't give a fuck about, like, this. This would be the same scenario. I didn't go behind your back and go to Jackson, I mean, and be like, oh, I don't give a fuck about her. Like, I'm still gonna come. Like, fuck her. Like, who cares about that girl? Right? Like, I didn't do that because I'm a real friend. I literally told him 3 different times I wasn't coming. And yes, I was contemplating it because I'm going to London. I'm getting flued out. Who's not going to take a flued out trip to London? Let's just all be honest. Like, if y'all can comment, if you made it this far, if somebody says they're going to fly you out to London and you knew of them for years, are you going, yes or no, if you have the time and the funds? They're paying for your flight and they're going to give you a place to stay. You going or you're not? Let's all be real with ourselves, right? And at this time, me and my man weren't like on that level where we are now. So I'm looking at her like, you're just mad. You are mad y'all not friends because you reached out to him after I told you that he was going to fly me out. You were already upset he was going to fly me out. And then after that, you still try to be friends with him. And then you try to get him to fly you out or meet with you when you get there. Like, the fuck is wrong with you? So now, y'all, let me tell y'all the updated story, right? So, damn, this might have to be 2 parts, baby. This might have to be 2 parts. But, so, what happened after that, I did make a TikTok about, like, when someone's, like, fake crying, and yeah, I don't even want to put the TikTok. But anyways, the whole point of the TikTok is like somebody's fake crying, whatever. When your friend is fake crying to you after they do you wrong or do something fake to you, some in that type of aspect. And it was already like, do I look like I give a fuck? Do I look like I get damn like what the fuck does this? Bitch, it was some TikTok like I beat your ass or something. Something like that. Like, it was some TikTok like that. I thought it was hilarious, and I just used the subtitle like when your friends try to fake cry to make you feel bad for them doing you wrong or something like that, right? Like, it was just a funny TikTok. It just went with the sound. So she commented on that. She's like, oh, I hope you didn't think I was like trying to fake cry. Like, I really actually meant this. And she still has me on social media. Like, she watches my stories all the time. And so at this time, and y'all, also to sum this up, when I officially stopped talking to Becky, I also stopped talking to Larry. So like, I stopped talking to them very closely. Like, I think Larry was like a month after I stopped talking to Becky. So once I cut both of them off, it's like I lost ties with all of them, and that was perfect because I feel like they're both toxic people, and like I think they belong to be friends and like not a part of my life. Like, they don't know loyalty, they don't know how to respect, like, not respect, but they don't know how to cherish the people in their life that actually care about them and treat them right. Let's just be honest. Not treat them right, but you know what I mean. So anyways, so boom. After that happened, I just messaged her back like, girl, don't even take it that serious. Like, I don't even hate you. I'm not even mad at you. I'm just not talking to you because of the loyalty part. But I just thought this was funny, so that's why I used this. Like, nothing that serious. She's like, okay, cool, whatever. So yeah, y'all, so that's kind of what happened between us. And after that happened, my dog is getting anxiety. She's like, bitch, get me the fuck out of here. But yeah, after that happened, like, we really chilled. We never talked ever again. Which is perfect for me, actually. Like, I just finally let it go. Like, I wish her the best. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I never wish anything bad for her. Like, I hope she's happy. I hope she's doing things in her life that she enjoys. But I just know, like, she wasn't the right person for me, because that wasn't the first time she shiced me. She shiced me one other time. And if y'all want a story on that, just put it in the comments below. I can tell you how she shiced me that last time before this time. And so anyway, how me and my man end up actually getting together, y'all, is after this happened, like I said, like, we were just talking as friends. We both didn't want to be in a relationship. We both kind of just ended things with people. And so it's like, we was just cooling. Like, we was talking on WhatsApp, yo. We was talking on Instagram. We was Snapchatting. Everything was cool. Like, cool. It was just like kosher. So we literally would start talking every fucking day and writing like paragraphs. Like I said, we started sending voice notes, and like we actually really grew as like friends, like dead ass. We grew like friends. And then we really started getting into like relationship shit. I don't even know how it happened, y'all. I can't even put two together, like how it gradually happened. But it gradually got there. Like, we started as friends, and then we started to really like each other because we was conversating so much and like voice notes, like learning about each other. Like, and I never met a man that can hold a conversation where it was actually interesting and that we're actually learning a lot about each other, and it's not what you're doing, where you at, how are you doing, all day, every day. You know what I mean? So we were talking about real life shit, what we want our future, stuff like this. And then I found out he's a fucking Cancer. His sign is a Cancer, and I'm a fucking Pisces, bro. And we're just compatible. Like, our signs are fucking compatible. And I'm like, what in the fuck? Y'all, another thing is, I've never met a guy that was a Cancer, or like never been with somebody that was a Cancer. And that's my perfect match. Fun fact is, his birthday is my cousin's birthday. And my cousin is my best friend. Like, she's one of my best friends. So they have the same exact birthday. They're both Cancers. And my cousin, I've known her since I was like 13 years old. We met when we were 13, and we literally never just let go. Even when we had hard like little problems, we would get through it. Like, we just connect in that way. We're always connected. So boom, I'm like, damn, I learned this down the line though. When we actually got in a relationship, I learned that we got the same birthday as my cousin. But yeah, so it started there, and then we started talking all the time when he was in Paris. By the way, he lives in London, obviously, but he was in Paris working on music and shit. So like, we started talking all the time, and it was just like, we got connected. Like, I don't even know how to explain it, because we've been talking for like, in total, we started communicating in September, and now is, what month is it? Fucking May almost. And so anyway, so boom, so what happened is, then we gradually started FaceTiming all the time. And then, like, we got committed, y'all. Then we got in a relationship. And the way we got in a relationship was so cute. Like, I really thought he was playing with me. Like, I really thought he was playing with me. Because y'all, I'm really open. So at the time, I was telling him, like, you know, I'm still going on dates and shit. Because, like I said, I was single. He was single. And at the time, in the beginning, he told me he wasn't looking for a relationship. I told him the same thing. We were never thinking we were going to be in a relationship. And it just happened. Like, he sent me a meme. And like, I was like, I'm not your girlfriend though. Like, the meme had girlfriend in it. And I was like, I'm not your girlfriend though. So like, and then he was like, oh, you been my girlfriend. I'm like, what you talking about? Like this, we started talking, and I'm like, are you being serious or are you joking around? Because I got a date tomorrow. So I got a date tomorrow, so just let me know. And at this time, I liked him a lot. And I'm like, what the fuck? How do I like this man? Like, I really love my man's, like, personality, how he treats me, how he communicates. Like, I really love everything about him. So, you know, at that time, I was like, damn, I really like him. Like, I would cut off my hose for him. I never cut my hose out for nobody in, like, 3 years. So I'm like, bro, I'm gonna cut my hose off for my man. So at this point, we decided to be in a relationship, even though we hadn't met each other. So we decided, like, right before Valentine's Day, we're going to get in a relationship, y'all. And then, after that happened, we would just FaceTime. We FaceTime like every day for like 3 hours. We do the same shit still, like communicate so fucking much. And I'm about to see him at the end of May. I'll be with him for 2 weeks with my man. I can't fucking wait. And yes, this time I'm gonna have sex with him because I'm my nigga. Yeah, so anyways, y'all, it's fucking crazy because who would have thought I would end up with a guy that my friend ended up talking about me to. It's just crazy. This story is so crazy. And if y'all want a story time on like my birthday celebration, like how he surprised me with all these birthday gifts and everything, I'm gonna make a video about that. I should just make a video about it. So, because I don't think people like happy FaceTimes, but FaceTimes, happy story times, I'm gonna do one still. So yeah, you guys, if you made it this far, you definitely a real one, because I don't know if I'm gonna split it in 2 parts or have 1 part. You will see. But thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye.